Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman, and we're coming to you from our studios at at the airport, for goodness sake, the international airport. And we're going to stay in town because, Michigan Works Association is housed right here in Lansing. And Ryan Hundt, the CEO, joins us. Ryan, how you doing?
I'm great, Chris. Just up the street. Weather's beautiful here as it is over at the airport today. Thank you again for having me on for another month of the Michigan Business Network.
Yeah, listen, we not only love having you on, but we love what you guys do. And it might be a good idea to tell everybody so they see the relationship between you and the Michigan Works offices.
Sure. So our association, we support the 16 local Michigan Works agencies throughout the state of Michigan that are hard at work each and every day, supporting job seekers and businesses in all 83 counties of our state. Our organization, we focus on supporting those Michigan Works offices through advocacy, professional development, and brand visibility to raise awareness around all the wonderful things that those Michigan Works offices do each day.
And I always say at the meetings that we're all doing God's work here. When you put people back to work, train them, they become more vibrant, more viable, and have a better self-concept, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, by the way, congratulations. You just recently held your annual conference at Traverse City. You don't need to tell me, but tell everybody else.
Yeah, we had a wonderful conference just a couple of weeks ago at the Grand Traverse Resort in Traverse City for our annual Michigan Works Conference. It was a tremendous event. We had over 830 attendees. We had a record number of sponsors and exhibitors this year, tremendous networking opportunities, great content, whether it was talking about apprenticeships, talking about the ways in which our workforce system supports immigrants and refugees here in Michigan, a number of other great content and workshop opportunities for our attendees to network with one another and share best practices. I think one of the highlights for sure, for me at least, was having the U.S. Department of Labor Acting Secretary Julie Sue join us on Monday for opening remarks as we kicked off the conference, giving some words of encouragement to our workforce system and also helping to frame the ways in which we at the local level are continuing to support those broader statewide and national efforts, both at home in and around Michigan and in Washington, D.C.
No, it's pretty amazing when you can get them out of DC there. That's pretty impressive stuff. And you guys do wonderful work, so you are on their radar, certainly. You also connect a lot with businesses, sponsorships, etc. Anybody jump out at you because it takes that support to have these come off?
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd like to thank the team at the Michigan Works Association for the tremendous work they did to put on a conference. I always say we are a small but mighty team. There's six of us at the association. So to have six of us and a handful of volunteers put on a conference for 830 attendees, it's no small feat, but we do it seamlessly and we do it with dedication and professionalism. So I'm really proud of the team at the association. I'd also like to thank all of our sponsors and exhibitors that made this year a tremendous success. We had many returning sponsors and exhibitors. We also had a few new sponsors and exhibitors this year, like Monster Government Solutions and the Michigan Health and Hospital Association. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, who was our premier sponsor, and we helped feature a lunch panel put on by the Kellogg Foundation on Monday, focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion and how we can support those efforts in technology jobs in particular. So a huge kudos and a huge thanks to the sponsors and exhibitors, without which we would not be able to hold that annual conference each year.
Along those lines, you had some great breakout sessions. Anybody jump out at you?
Yeah, we had one breakout session in particular. It was focused on Wonder Women in the workforce and the way in which many of our female leaders across the Michigan Works Network are breaking down barriers and really serving as the leaders and shaping the way in which our workforce system is supporting job seekers and residents throughout the state. Many of the attendees for that breakout session had said they would like to see future iterations of that exact topic come forth in future years for our annual conference. And so we're hard at work with the speakers and the presenters as part of that breakout session to see what else can we do to make sure we are raising the profile and elevating the voices of those female leaders in our workforce system.
The other thing is award winners. You give out a lot of awards. You also designate two legislators of the year.
Yeah, we actually had three legislators of the year this year at the annual conference. Congresswoman Haley Stevens, she was our federal legislator of the year. And then we had two state legislators of the year, Representative Angela Whitmer from the Lansing region, and then Senator Jeff Irwin from Ann Arbor. Those were our three legislators of the year. We also recognized Michigan Works Southwest Workforce Development Board as our Board of Excellence Award winner. John Kerr from Denso, who he represents and supports workforce efforts with both Oakland County and Michigan Works Southwest. He was the volunteer of the year. Duncan Aviation as our employer of the year. And we also had three champions of workforce development, Orrin Bailey, Mary Sue Moreau, and Mike Polzin, all three of which have supported our resilient workforce efforts for many years across the state.
Ryan, I have to give you a lot of credit to get 800 people plus to drive from all reaches of the state, including Ironwood in the UP, and have that successful. You guys, you and your staff did an incredible job. Thank you for that.
Thank you. And thank you for your ongoing support on our Michigan Works Association board as well, Chris.
Now, we love what you do. Ryan Hundt, CEO of Michigan Works Association, headquartered in Lansing, Michigan. I'm Chris Holman. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. We'll be back with more.